All right, everybody. Welcome to session number 17. We've got the guys here today. We're missing Emu. So Omi's going to take over Emu. I think Doug was probably just scared because of this, this creature that you guys are fighting is pretty intimidating. So I think that might be why he's not here. I know he's not snowed in down there, so probably 90 degrees. I think I saw that it was like 80 or 90 degrees in Miami. I'm like, must be nice.
Yeah, it's actually like 3 over here.
How cold is it?
About 3 degrees, and it feels like negative something.
Yeah. Well, my great aunt, she lives in Mount Vernon where you're at, and she said that there's snow everywhere, and it's been there since like October, and it's not melting.
No,
she said it just keeps piling and piling and piling up. You can keep that though. Our snow's already melted, so I will tell you this though. I was telling you, I was telling everybody before we started playing that I don't have a snow shovel. I live in El Paso, 118 degree, heat, and all I had to scrape ice off of my windshield was a pizza box. And so I got my windshield cleared off enough to where it was just like solid ice. And then now I know why people get up, go out to their car in a freezing cold, start their car up and let it sit for like 45 minutes before they drive anywhere. But I still had like over a foot of snow on the hood of my car and on the ceiling of my car and on the back of my car. And when I was driving, I took a turn onto the main road, and all that ice slid and almost hit a guy that was on the corner, and I literally it hit right in front of him, and I stopped the car like in the middle of the road, and I asked him, I said, dude, are you all right? And he goes, yeah, luckily it didn't hit me. I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry about that. And he said that was like a huge chunk of ice, and it was just like this huge pile of ice in front of him. Snow. I was like, oh gosh. So all I need is to take out some guy walking down the street with, hundreds of pounds of snow that slid off of my car. Because I slowed down, and when I slowed down, I saw the ice kind of moving a little bit, and I'm like, oh no, this is not going to happen. And I saw out of the corner of my eye, this dude is, and then as I just slowed down, the ice just shot off, man. It was like in Christmas Story when he was pulled the awning off of the house and the ice just slung out of it and went through the neighbor's window. That's what oh my gosh. But anyways, we'll get going. Hello everybody. Session 17. Extinction Curse. We're in the middle of a actually pretty ferocious battle with a large lizard-ish creature. And we are in round 3, and you guys have actually taken some damage. Emu took a pretty good hit, I remember. No, but I took that damage off. But anyways, we're in round 3, and Omi and Justin, you're up.
All right, Omi is going to play a little spoons and inspire everyone for 1 action.
All right. Ugh, my Dogecoin is just plummeting. Minus 3,000. I need to find the tallest bridge in El Paso and just I'm coming for you. All right.
And
Spoon inspire courage on everyone.
And then I'm going to cast a haste spell on Jorp. So now Emu and Jorp are hasted.
Oof. Can you have more than one of those? Is that like it's not a concentration, is it?
Nope. There's a sustain thing, but haste is not one of them, though.
No.
It says sustain?
Sustain, you can only have one with an action, right? I think.
Yeah, there are sustain spells, but haste is not one of them, though. I don't believe.
Haste nope. Is amazing.
And
That is nice.
part of that Inspire Courage, Omi will take the free movement and move up slightly. And then I'm going to have Justin Beaver move in, but he'll move up at Emu's feet, but I'll put his token here just so it's not in the way.
Nice.
But he's actually at Emu's feet.
Wow, look at the 7th level heightened. You can target up to 6 creatures. Dude, in like one more level, or is that spell? I guess it would be spell level 7 maybe. I'm not, yeah. Wow. Yeah, 1 minute duration. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we'll approve those movements.
Okay, and then Emu is going to attack with his rapier. And I believe, does this thing count as flat-footed for him with his abilities?
Yeah, let me get flat-footed back on there.
Oh wait, he's got the if string. Okay, yeah, he's got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's flat-footed now, so it should trigger.
Okay, so he'll start stabbing this rapier.
How you like those massive changes in the update yesterday, Joe?
So far, I like it.
No. Yeah.
Let's see. So I don't need to add sneak attack to him because that's part of the
You
if
shouldn't.
string.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should automatically do it. So 28's a hit though.
So there's some damage.
18 damage. That's good.
Take a second attack.
All right. Second attack. That's a hit. 27.
Some good damage.
Another 19. You still got 2 more actions from haste, right?
Yep. So he'll take a another rapier attack. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nope.
That's a miss with a 17.
And then for his last action, he'll go ahead and raise his shield.
He does like to do that, I noticed. I think we've been forgetting when you hold your shield up, you absorb damage with your shield, if I'm not mistaken, because of shield up and the hardness of your shield and stuff. So when you shield up, if you get hit, then we need to figure out how much damage your shield is taking too. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it works, right, Joe?
I think it's a reaction.
Yeah, you have to have the shield block feat, I believe.
Yeah.
Or ability from a class, which Omi does have.
All right, Zero.
All right. So I'm not a healer much, but I'm going to heal Jorp, seeing he's pretty messed up.
Okay.
So I'm reading this. Since if I do a verbal and a somatic, it says if you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8. So is that a 1d8 plus 8?
It would be the spell plus 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's plus 8, correct?
Yeah. Yep. I also have something else that I want to bring up to you really quick. Is there any kind of, you know how there's fireball, right? Is there anything called lightning ball?
When I was reading, if I remember correctly,
I don't remember glancing at the spells because I was looking for like a lightning ball or something like that.
I think when you create your character, you can basically, because I think I took the fire trait just because they had the fire, but I think I can make it to what I have an affinity for. So if I have like fireballs, I could have lightning balls if I want, just for aesthetic reasons, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's like if I have electric damage and then you have ongoing damage, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's something that we can probably
But
talk about.
I'll research it.
Yeah. Because I know, since you've been playing in all of the games that I've been running, you're always about the lightning, you know what I mean? So I was going to say, well, we could just sort of like Savage Worlds it and change the fireball to a lightning and just kind of go into the spell and just, change the effects from fireball damage to lightning damage and stuff.
Well,
But
I have no problem with that. It's just you're the DM, so I don't know.
we can do that. I mean, I have no problem with it simply because you've always been you've always been throwing lightning, so yeah. But that's an option for you if you wanted to do that.
Chain lightning's pretty cool.
Yeah, chain lightning's good too. Yeah.
So yeah, I want to heal. Now it says heighten, but I can't heighten right now. But so is that like 2? If I'm reading this right, 2d8 plus 16
for which one now?
For healing.
Yeah, so it's healing is base of 1d8 for the heal spell, but when you heighten it, +1 spell slot per level, kind of works like 5e, where you increase. So if you're going to use a second level spell slot, it would be 2d8 instead of 1d8 for a first level spell slot, and then you would consume the second level spell slot. Yeah,
right, but then it says the extra healing for a 2-action version of increases by 8. So does it increase by another 8?
So let's see. So if you do the range, it's okay. So it's touch, and the heal will be 1d8. Living creature 1d8. So it doesn't say anything about extra bonus for the touch. Now, if you do the range of 30 feet, then you do the 1d8 and increase the hit points restored by 8. I wonder why it doesn't say it for the touch. But then again, it doesn't say that for the area of effect either with 3 actions. So
right. I was just wondering because it says on the heightened.
But it costs more. It's an extra action. So yeah, it costs more. You get more healing for it. You know what I mean? So that does make sense to me now that I kind of look at it in that perspective. So yeah, if you're going to do a second level spell slot with a 2-action ranged heal, then it would be 2d8 plus 16. That's how I'm reading it because of the heightened effect.
16. I was reading it at 16. Yeah. But I don't have a second level. It looks like you used all my second level. So
thanks everybody.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
Thanks everybody. Thanks for burning all my spell slots. Yeah, because everybody was calling you cheap and not using your spell slots very often. Well, actually, that was me. So sorry. That wasn't anybody else.
So I'm gonna do 1d8 plus 8 to Jorp. Is my intention.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually really nice, heightening the range spell. But it is 2 actions, so. Wow. 16, Jorp. That's good.
Feel the energy. So, and then I'm going to.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah, so there's your 3 actions, and we will move on. So Give Zib is just in the background, just cheering all of you guys on. And Jorp with haste. Don't forget you got haste.
Yeah, I'm going to move in.
Oh, yeah. I like how you manipulate because it was going to block you if you just move straight across. And yeah, I like that. I saw what you were doing. Not my first rodeo.
All right, and then I'm just going to get a couple of stabs in before I run right back out.
Yeah. So what does Panache actually do? It gives you extra damage, right? Like 3 is it 3 precision damage that ignores armor or something like that? Or hardness?
You know what? I might want to reread to see if it actually does that. I know it does add 3 precision, but I can do like a final strike, which does a little bit more damage, but it gets rid of my panache. So and then I have to try to regain it.
Yeah. All right. That's a nice hit. 33. Holy cow. Your guys' bonuses are getting ridiculous. I like it. I love the big. It reminds me of 4th edition, so don't say that. Don't say 4th edition around here.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use a hero point.
All right. well spent, sir. Ooh, nice damage too. Another 17. Wow.
And then move out.
Yeah, you guys are doing so much more damage. If we were playing, and I'm not, and when I talk about 5th edition, I'm not bashing 5th edition. It's just a number-like game. But if we were still playing 5e, Joe, your damages would be nothing. It would be like a d6 plus 3 or whatever it was. That's the great thing I like about Pathfinder, is the damage and the to hit just continually goes up. And I like that. That's pretty cool. All right, so moving on. We are to round 4. Oh, and it's my turn. So there, yeah, and with your movements, you don't take attacks of opportunity with that either, do you, Jorp? It negates it, if I'm not mistaken, your movement.
Omi has a hideous laughter spell up on it that kills its reactions.
Oh, that's right. That was from